Now let's be very real. There is nothing more frustrating than a PC that take about 5 minutes to open any kind of application or your browser. Or imagine that your internet ping is so high that you're lagging into the next dimension. And most of the people think that their computer is just getting old and that's why they have all these kind of problems. So they're absolutely wrong. Your Windows OS is like a car. It collects the carbon buildup in the form of DNS clog, corrupted system file, and cache garbages that chokes your CPU. So basically, you don't need a new PC, you just need to run a digital detox. And in this video guys, I will be handing you with the 7 magical CMD command that I used to revive the dead laptop or PC and fix all the unfixable internet drops in seconds. So no fluff, no paid tool, just the code. So just click on your Windows search, type CMD. You will be getting the command prompt, make a right click on it, click run as administrator, click on yes. And the black window of the command prompt will be up, and here only we can run all kind of command. And I will be explaining all the command to you so that you can better understand before running it. And I will start with the very basic command that is really important. So you will have to type winget upgrade and hit the enter key. Now what exactly it will be doing? It will be loading all kind of application programs on your computer, and it will list you all the detail about it, like what is the current version of that application and what is the available version of that particular application. Like here, you can see all the third-party application has been listed here, like VLC Media Player. And on the right of it, it gives you the current version of it and what is the available version. And so on. I have Apple mobile devices application here. And you can see the version that currently I'm using is 14.1 and the available version is 19.4. So it really need an update here so that my all these application can work properly. And in order to update all of them, you have to type again winget space upgrade, give 2 dashes and then type all. What it will mean that it will be updating all the application. And once you hit the enter key, so it will start it work. And it says downloading. It will be automatically download the latest version of that particular application from their official website, and it will be updating the product. So it may take a while, so you will have to wait until it's all been done. And trust me, it's really important and recommended that you should perform this action, as you don't have to use any kind of third-party application or any other software. Alright, so now on my end you can see it almost updated all the application, and you can see the status which application exactly it updated. Okay, so once you have completed this command, now next we have to manage the network and fix the poor internet connection and the high ping problem. And for that, the very first command will be netsh space winsock space reset. Just type the simple command. And once you hit the enter key, it says successfully reset the winsock catalog. Now basically the winsock reset command restart the communication required between your devices and the network. And just after this command, the next one you have to type netsh space int space ip space reset. And this command will be repairing the TCP IP network connectivity issues by resetting the TCP IP stack to its original factory state. So again hit the enter key and it says resetting OK. And then after this you have to type netsh space int space TCP space reset. And this will be resetting the Windows TCP IP stack to its default factory state. Alright, now after this, type ipconfig space /flush DNS. And once you hit the enter key, it says successfully flush the DNS resolver cache. So this command basically clear the local DNS resolver cache. It removes the stored website IP address record from your computer, forcing it to fetch fresh, up-to-date information the next time you try to visit a website. Alright, now the next command will be netsh space adv firewall space reset. Now this command restores the Windows Defender firewall with advanced security to its default configuration. It deleted all the custom inbound, outbound rules and user-defined settings, effectively reverting the firewall to its factory state to resolve connectivity or configuration issues. This will also help you to remove any false rules created by any kind of malware or by any kind of hacker. So very important command that you have to run. So again, after typing this, hit the enter key and the command will be completed. Alright, now after fixing the internet issues, now we have to move fixing our computer problems. And for this, the very first command that we will be using will be the chk. And chk dsk can scan for the bad sectors, ruined part of your hard drive, even when your PC won't turn on. And that help you to find out and fix all the hard drive errors and free up disk space as well. Now there are two most important chk dsk command. The first one is chk dsk space /f. Now this is concerned with the file system overhead information that tell Windows about the file, folder and data on the disk and their disk location. And it's all about making sure that the file system overhead information is correct. The another one is chk dsk space /r, and this command scan the entire disk surface sector by sector to make sure every sector can be read properly. And from both of them, the one that I would recommend you is to run the chk dsk space /r, as it will be fixing the deeper and even the hardware part of the device so that all the problem can be fixed. So just keep in mind this command you have to run in order to fix any kind of bad sector with the hard drive, or if there is any kind of issues with the files and folder inside that, it will be automatically scanning it and fix it. So once you type this command, hit the enter key. Now most probably the chances are you will be getting this message that it cannot run the volume, is it used by another process, and it says that would you like to schedule this volume to be checked the next time the computer restart. So you can press the Y key, and what will happen the next time when you restart the computer, the chk dsk, the checking disk system will be automatically started before it turn on the computer. So just press Y and hit the enter key. And now next after the chk dsk command, we will be running the dism command. And the full command will be dism space /online space /cleanup -image space restore health. Alright, so means if on your local device, if it found any kind of problem with the system file, with the ISO that is stored on your drive, if it found it corrupt, then it will replace it with the fresh OS file that it will take from the internet. Alright, so very useful command. So after typing this, you will have to again hit the enter key and it will be running the scan, and it may take some time, so you will have to wait until the command is being 100% completed. Okay, so once it will be done, it says the restore operation completed successfully. Now after the dism, the recommended command to run is the sfc scan. So just type sfc space / scan now. Now basically the SFC check each individual system file against a known trusted version of the same file stored in a protected folder called the Windows File Protection Cache. And if a system file being checked doesn't match the WFP version, the SFC command tag it as corrupted and attempt to replace it with a clean copy. So again, after typing this command, you will have to hit the enter key. Let it run and wait until it's all been 100% completed. And once it will be 100% completed, so you can see on my end it says Windows Resource Protection did not found any integrity violation. On my side, the SFC says that he did not found any kind of integrity violation to replace, but probably if there is any kind of integrity violation detected by SFC on your device, it will give you a different message. Yes, there was some integrity violation found and the SFC has automatically fixed them. Okay, so once you get that message, after that you will find the issues you had with your Windows 10 or 11. Once you restart the computer, all those kind of issues will be also resolved. Alright, now finally let's wrap up with the last command, and that is winsat space disk space -drive space the drive letter. So on my side, the operating system that has been installed, that is the C drive, So if on your side also if it's been installed in the C drive, you have to type the C drive only. But in case if the OS has been installed in the D drive, then you have to type the D drive. And after typing this command, once you hit the enter key, you would be able to find out your SSD read and write speed. And on my side, you can see this is the read and write speed that currently I am getting. So I can make a note of it that as of now, the read speed of my SSD where my operating system has been installed is this much and the write speed is this. Now we can quickly increase it by just running a single command, and that will be dfrag space /o space and then again the drive letter where the operating system has been installed. So it's C drive, so I will type C, then the colon, and this time when I hit the enter key, it will be invoking the defragmentation of this drive, so you will have to wait for some time only. And once the command is being completed, the next time again when you run the previous command, that is winset disk -drive space C and hit the enter key, so you will find the difference here. The read and write speed that I was getting earlier, now it's been increased, and you found this difference by just running a single command. Of course, once the SSD read and write speed has been increased, you will even find the difference in the performance. So that's all guys for today. These were the 7 magical commands that will be helping you to improve the performance of your computer, to fix many kind of computer issues, to fix the internet connection so that you should have the better internet speed and better computer performance. Just make sure after running all these commands, you just make a quick restart, and after that start using your computer. And if you found this information useful guys, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.